Yeah, I don't know if it was because of the sunburn, if it was because I was hot last night, but I had the craziest dream sequences last night I've ever had. I don't know what was going on. Like first dream, like I don't remember each dream vividly. I know like somewhat of what happened, right? But they were crazier than what I'm saying, of course. First dream, I go to bed at like 10 o'clock. I did take the day off today because I got home late and I needed to do a lot of like household chores. I needed a day to relax. So first dream, my nana dies. Okay, wake up, and I thought to my no, and it was so real because it's like, oh my god, the last communication I've had, I haven't called her in so long. The last communication I've had with her was just a text. So I wake up from that. I go back to sleep. My parents get divorced because my dad turns out to be like a piece of shit, and then I'm just like I have no voice because I'm like screaming so much in this dream, and I hate this guy. And either they get divorced, but I think he also dies. Right, so that happens. Wake up, God, fuck, man. My anger towards my dad is I need to check that. Okay, go back to sleep, bro. I go back to sleep. Julianne, this one is a classic dream that always happens, right? Is that Julianne leaves me, and it's not even something that I can argue for her. She just doesn't give a fuck. She'll just leave, right? And that's just more my fear of like me being like this replaceable piece of shit, right? Like that's fine, right? That no matter what, like I do, and even when I in the dream when I'm listing out like, yeah, but I did this and this, and I care about the small things, and whatever. She didn't give a fuck, right? So that happens. Like okay, that's awesome. I wake up relieved. This is my third time being relieved that my nana's not dead, that my parents are still together, and that I'm still with Julianne. Like this is all just bad dreams. I go back in. This time is around 4. It's now 4 a.m. I remember checking the clock. It was 4 a.m. And bro, I go back to sleep. Now I'm at a party with Jamil, one of my only friends, and we're like at it like there's I believe there was like streamers there, whatever. It was like we were like, let's imagine we're at an LA party or something like that, right? Which I would never want to go to that, but for the sake of the dream, I guess that's what happened, right? We're at this party, and I think I like fuck with somebody. Either like I splashed water on them, or I do something to fuck with someone. I don't really remember what happened, but I remember this. The guy like shoves me or punches me or something like that. Like the guy retaliates. Whoever I fuck with retaliates. Jamil sees this, shoves the guy so hard the guy falls into a shelf that had like a big bottle of the big glass bottle of Tito's vodka. The bottle falls, crashes down, the glass shatters, and then the guy who we pushed falls on top of the glass, splits the head open, just puddle of blood, right? And then I'm like, and I was like, holy shit! I was like, and I'm telling Jamil, I was like, yo, you gotta go. I'm like, you gotta go, and he's like, no, I gotta. He's like, the police will understand. It was self defense. I need to explain this to the police. Like, I can't run. And like everyone else is like, no one's like screaming. No one really kind of gives a fuck. It was a little bit strange. Like the police get called, whatever. Also, at the same time, we're like measuring whether or not he's dead. Like we have like a bucket that has like, can you guys hear that? We have a bucket that has like the lines, the measuring lines, like 1 liter, 2 liter, or whatever. We're not, and for some reason the dream was like, oh, if they lose 2 liters of blood, that means they're dead. And he had lost like 1.4 at this time. We're like, oh, he's good. Like don't worry about it. He'll live, right? Guy's still like literally unconscious on the floor, blood, head split open. The police arrive, and I was like, ah, shit. So Jamil goes out to go talk to them, and they don't even cuff him. He just tries to explain it, and he's like, and they're like, nah, you still killed the guy. You're still fucked. Like that doesn't count. It's self. Like you're fucked. They didn't cuff him, but they're just trying to just be like straight up, like, dude, you're going to jail for like a very long time. And then I'm like, fuck, bro, because not to lay out anyone's business, but someone in Jamil's family also is like, and so in my head, I'm like, oh my god, dude, he's now like fuck, he's also in jail too. Like golly, and it was because of me. It was because I fucked with someone. Now Jamil's going to jail for, Then I woke up, I was like, holy shit. And then, and then the second like phase 2 happens. Now it's like I woke up at like 7 a.m. I go back to sleep, and now I'm like going back into the previous dreams to like fix things. Like I'm getting some sort of like relief or like a conclusion to the stories. So I go back in and I think with the Julianne's dream, I go back in with the Jamil dream, and then it's like this type of shit has never happened to me before in regards to dreams. And I used to be big with dreams. I used to like write them down. I always wanted to lucid dream, and I've only had one lucid dream, and I was kind of like it was my dad and my sister. We were at the mall, and I was like, "Am I dreaming right now?" Like this, I know I'm dreaming right now, and they looked at me. They're like, "No, you're not." And then I woke up. That was the extent of my one lucid dream ever happened to me. But like, or what used to happen a lot was like I would just keep like going back into the same dream over and over again, and I would just keep like I couldn't sleep. Like I would wake up every 15 minutes because I would just go back in the same dream, and I would go, and not even a continuation either. It was just like weird. Like I couldn't stop thinking of the same thing. Like I just was having so much rumination that what would happen was I would have to like stay awake for like at least 30 minutes to an hour, and then try to go back to sleep so I could like stop going back into the same thing over and over again. But yeah, I don't know what I mean. I know what some of the dreams meant in regards, but like, why was that all happening at the same time? And why was it? It was like, dude, I was like, each one of the people in my life was just getting sniped, bro, and I was like, uh. Anyways, it's been a good day off. I woke up early, went to the gym. I couldn't go in the steam room. I was gonna go in the steam room, and then I thought to myself, bro, this is going to hurt. This because dude, it hurt to sleep, and it hurts when it's hot out. Like I had a cold, when the shower got a little bit warm, it was kind of shitty. So couldn't go in the steam room. Whatever. We hit chest and tries. Fine. Then went home, made breakfast, made a smoothie, made some eggs, got some grapes. Then me and the dog hit the dog park. Nobody was at the dog park. Oh, let me go back to the gym real quick, bro. Listen, obviously I live in a college town. I've said this 100 times, but at 9:30, at 10, 9:30, whenever I went to the gym, the parking lot was full, and my park is a massive. It's a massive gym, and the parking lot's humongous. And I go in there, and there's so many. It's fucking sardines in there. I said, how is it? What do none of you work? Yes, there were some retired folk. Obviously, there's some older folk, and yes, there were some students. But there was a lot of people in their 30s and their 40s, and I'm like, dude, how are you guys here right now? Like, I'm here because I took the day off from work. There's no way this many people took the day off from work. Like, I was like, are you guys unemployed, or do you guys all have work from home jobs? Probably work from home jobs. It was just kind of confusing how I was so busy. But anyways, then we go to the dog park. No dogs at the dog park. Kind of sad. So she just drifted around. Came home. What I do when I came home? Vacuumed upstairs. Folded my laundry. Put the second load in the wash. Uh, Folded some towels. Vacuumed upstairs. Vacuumed downstairs. Did all the dishes. Put all the dishes away. And making this video. Here we are, bro. So everything's all good. We're rip raps. This is the perfect day to have off. But yo, anyways, yo, hey, I'm not obviously I don't want to say nothing. But did you guys see that True Social post this morning? Was that this morning? Did you guys see that fucking shit? The Jesus Christ one. Anyways, I'm out of here, guys, girls, gays, queers, they, them, these already all. Everyone, anyone, have a blessed rest of your Monday. It's also a beautiful Tuesday too, because I don't really have to go to work either tomorrow. I'm off site. I got an event. And whoa, let's talk about this, motherfuckers. Bro. What the fuck happened to Yuri, bro? I didn't even. I was Saturday night. I was at a play, hilarious ass play. It was called it was a no, it was a musical. It was a sold out show here. It was called Pirates of Penzance, Pirates of Penzance. Dude, it was so fucking funny. It was like I did. It was a great musical. But anyways, so I didn't get to watch the fights, bro. And I heard the card was so insane. I didn't get to watch. I didn't even get to see Hokit versus Curtis Blades. I got to see nothing, bro. Now let me look at it. Cub Swanson, Great retirement fight. Pitbull lost to Aaron Pico, bro. How did I miss that, bro? Like Kevin Holland won, Gamrot won, uh, Gastelum lost, bro. This guy needs to fucking retire. He got submitted in round 1. Holy shit. Radke won. Darush got canceled. But let's talk about what bro. Paulo Costa won. Damn, bro. If Joshua Van didn't back out of this, this might have been one of the best cards in recent memory, dude. But yo, wait, Paulo Costa got a TKO KO in round 3, bro. Out of a 5-round fight, all Yuri had to do, bro. Carlos literally tore his ACL. All he had to do was keep attacking the leg and play. And this is gonna sound pussy, but when you're fighting for the belt, you do what you have to do. I mean, all he had to do was not engage in the void, and by the void, I mean the space where you enter to throw your jabs, where you're close enough to throw jabs. He should have just stayed out of that range with leg kicks, and then if he got to the end of round 1, his Yuri's team would have been like, "Yo, his fucking knee is gone. You could win. He can't survive 5 rounds. You just win." It was and then Yuri talks about giving mercy. I gotta go watch the fight again because I've only seen like some clips of it. But and Yuri talks about how he's like, you know, I mean, he lost because he had honor essentially like that, and he gave mercy to Ulber because he saw his knee give out. But at the same time, it's like, is that really true or is that cop out? Did he just walk up and he pointed down because he was like, in one way it's like he's trying to give Carlos a fair fight by pointing down and just like let us bang in the void. And on the other hand, it's like, I don't know, bro. It's hard. I just can't believe he lost. I really can't believe he fucking lost. Like, dude, Yuri's one of the coldest fighters too, bro, and he just lost like that. So, anyways, I'm out of here. Yo, Bitcoin's up 3%. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Yo, wait, let me check my portfolio in this bitch, bro. Let's see. Bro, where's my shit? My blind outs right here. Let's see what it is. Oh, we up, bro. Anyways, I'm out of here. 10-4. Oh shit. Oh shit. Wait. I'm actually dirty as fuck. Wait, hold on. Wait, I'm about to take a trade right now. Actually, I'm actually about to take a trade. All right, I gotta go.